Well, good morning, everybody. On YouTube, I'm doing another motovlog this morning. It's been a long time since I've been out on the bike. And here we are at Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. The worst barbecue in Texas. I just told the owner that that's false advertising because it's delicious barbecue. This is where we hang out on Saturday mornings. There's my friend Peter. We're riding together this morning. So I'll see if I can figure out something to talk about as we ride along the way. And I hope I can make it interesting. So I think this morning I'll talk a little bit about motovlogging. It's an interesting phenomenon, and I've been thinking a lot about it. And I watch a lot of other motovloggers, and I don't do this as a business. I don't try to get a lot of clicks and try to monetize it. I only have, I think, 80 subscribers, and I doubt if any of them listen at all. So I just do this for fun. But I watch a lot of the others, and I'm interested in the wide range of techniques and subjects and that people talk about. And I've noticed that a lot of them, even the ones who have a lot of subscribers, are sometimes nothing more than just basically people talking to themselves. And it's about nothing, which is sort of interesting to me. I mentioned this on a previous motovlog, but I asked my youngest son, who lives in San Francisco once, he also is a computer guy. I said, "Hey Patrick, have you ever watched any of my motovlogs?" He said, "What's a motovlog, Dad?" And so I guess that told me to know he hadn't watched it. I said, "Well, I've got this rig on my helmet, got a little GoPro camera with a Bluetooth backpack on it and a little microphone inside the helmet. And I just ride along, and I'm taking video of what I'm seeing as I'm riding, and I'm talking to myself in the helmet about stuff I think about." And there was a long pause on the phone, and he said, "So let me see if I have this straight, Dad. You want me to watch a video of you talking to yourself while you ride your motorcycle?" I said, "Yeah, that's kind of what I want you to do, Patrick." And you know, I started to think about that. Why would anybody want to watch that or listen to it? It's a little bit egotistical. And so I look at these other motovlogs, and so many of them seem to be just that. People just talking to themselves about their own opinions about this, that, or the other. Some are kind of interesting, but some are not much more than what I had for breakfast this morning. But some of them are really good, and I want to talk briefly about the ones that I think are significant and the ones that I learned from. One of my favorites, and I'll give a commercial for this guy right now. I wish I had 10,000 subscribers. Maybe I could help him boost his subscriptions. But probably my favorite is Tim Kreitz. And if you haven't seen or watched Tim Kreitz Adventures, you should, because Tim Kreitz is a very intelligent guy, and he has great production values. Obviously, he has a lot of expertise in video production, audio. He also has a drone. And what I like about Tim Kreitz motovlogs is that they all tell a story. And they're usually a historic story, because he lives out in West Texas, and you know, at first glance, there's not much in West Texas except a lot of flat land and wide open spaces. And I'm really impressed at how Tim Kreitz can ride around on his motorcycle and find these really interesting spots that I've never seen in all the times I've ridden and driven through West Texas. And he tells stories about them and makes them interesting. And he also has a drone, and he does some wonderful shots with his drone. And he also engages on the comments. And another thing I really admire about Tim Kreitz is that in our comment exchange over the last year or so, a couple of times, it's become obvious to both of us that we have pretty opposite political views, but yet Tim is very polite and thoughtful in his comments. He's not confrontational, and so he's the kind of guy that you could engage with even though you were on a different side of the political spectrum. So if you have a chance, check out Tim Kreit's Adventures. It's worth watching. You'll enjoy it, and in addition to enjoying it, you're going to learn something from it too. And I hope one day when I ride the motorcycle through West Texas, which I probably will soon, maybe I can stop in Midland and have a cup of coffee with Tim Kreitz, and we can talk motorcycles and politics and how to shoot good stuff with GoPro cameras. So there's my plug this morning. So we're on our way to a little restaurant in Bernie, and I'll give you a little view of this nice little town in just a minute. So here we are. I want everybody to know this is how we talk in South Texas. Where are we going today, Peter?
Well, we're going from here, we're going down to the BMW place because they've got free rides and it's going to be some fun, I'm sure. And I want to talk to them about putting my BMW K750-75 on their floor and consignment because I need to sell it. It's a great bike and it's a collector's piece, but I never ride it, so it's a good idea for an opportunity. It's a great opportunity for me to get rid of it. And then I might want to purchase something else, I'm not too sure. So we're going down to have a look.
Well, maybe some of my many subscribers on my YouTube channel will see this commercial and want to contact you to buy your bike.
What a good idea. It's a wonderful bike. And it's, we've just redone the engine because it had a bit of an oil leak. So we put a new water pump in, which was a seal around it, which was causing the water leak and oil leak. So those have both been repaired. So the bike is in practically new condition, and it's only got 35,000 miles on it. So it's an outstanding bike. And it's a 1993 model. So it's a collector's piece, there's no doubt about it. And there's a wonderful Facebook user group, riders group for the K100 and K75. And when you see the modifications that can be done to a bike like that, you get so excited. You just want to keep it. But as I said, I don't have time, I don't ride it, so it's time for me to give it a new home for somebody who would appreciate it more than I do.
All right, we're on our way to the BMW shop. And there's Soda Pops. Soda Pops Grill right there every Saturday night. Hot rod night. It's worth traveling to come to that. Whew. So we're coming up now on the BMW shop. Supposed to be some sort of event here today.
I like to ride the scooter. Yeah. The IRS or something?
No, I just love that bike.
Aren't they beautiful?
I'm tempted to pull out my credit card and buy that bike.
Not a bad price.
It's a damn good price, man. $4,500. I'd like to ask you what you think about old guys riding motorcycles. Huh?
One day I hope I'm an old guy riding a motorcycle.
I'll become one of those old guys riding motorcycles one day.
You should strive for that. It's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah.
They always say there's old riders and bold riders, and never old, bold riders.
That's a good one. You're going to be famous in about a few hours. What do you think about all those old guys out at the Harley shop? There's a big difference between them and you, right?
They should get some real bikes.
They're boring. They smoke too many
Hey,
cigars.
wait a minute. I have a cruiser.
No, I didn't say cruiser. I said Harley.
Okay,
Get real bikes.
you make sure you make that differentiation.
No, they're good cruisers, but they're not real bikes. Harleys.
I mean, Harleys are the apple of the motorcycle
You're gonna get a
world.
bunch of dislikes.
Harley
Yeah.
was the
Apple of motorcycle world because they have everything. You can get everything Harley. You can
And all the
get
hipsters
jackets, shoes, you name it.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
you can say that.
Yeah, so I prefer a BMW. It's more sleek.
Great.
So I've ridden a Harley for 100,000 miles. Now I have an FTR
You're up.
1300.
You're up,
Justin.
And I got tired of the noise. Yeah.
That's why they make
And
earplugs.
my ears got tired of the noise too. It ruined my ears after 100,000 miles.
Oh yeah, we wear earplugs all the time.
I do too now. I should have done that when I was your age. I could hear better. But anyway, I didn't. Well, I just wanted to see what the younger generation thinks about.
Hey, old bikes
different
on
riders.
old guys on bikes are better than old guys in cars, for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Those guys need to stay off
That's
the road.
true. Yeah. Old guys in cars are just watching television through the windows, right?
Yeah.
And they're complaining about you and me going past them on motorcycles. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, we had a great day at the BMW Center, breakfast with Peter. It's great to get out on the bikes again. There's something so relaxing about going out on your motorcycle. That's why I call my vlog Moto Meditations, because it just clears my head, helps me let go of all of the crap that's gone on during the week, and this has been one of those weeks. I just sit around and hang out with a bunch of guys around the motorcycle shop, smoking cigars and eating free food and talking about stuff. So we had a great time. And once again, if you've made it this far in this little moto vlog, check out Tim Kreit's adventures. You'll enjoy it. And as I said before, you'll learn something. And also, if you're inclined to do so, subscribe. And in addition to subscribing, why don't you put some comments in there and tell me your thoughts on what makes a good moto vlog, and maybe call out the ones you like and give them some plugs and some help, because there's a lot of competition out there. So always a interesting time of the day at the end of the ride, coming home. It's always good to come home, but at the same time, kind of hate to see the ride over, but we'll do it again. And here we are, my little toy box. So my dear friend Bill Zahner, who died last year at 86, said that getting old is fun. He said, being old, not so much, unless you know how to do it right. And Bill taught me a lot of things about getting old. So here's one of the things that helps me deal with being old. This is my little toy, my 1929 Ford. It's got a total Corvette running gear. It's a Corvette engine. It's 4-speed stick-shift transmission Corvette rear end. I'm putting it in a car show again next weekend. There's some of the trophies I've won with it. Here's my old friend, my retired Harley. 100,000 miles, some of the best times of my life on that motorcycle. And this is my future project. A 1960 Vespa. We'll start work on restoring that pretty soon. And then I've got a 68 Triumph Bonneville that's about halfway through the restoration. And when it's done, it's going to look like that. So thank you for watching. See you next time.